Now the best way I can start off this video is by expressing that I was just minding my own business during a random public session at some point, trying to practice my driving skill with the Gauntlet Hellfire, since it may not be that easy, but it's still typically decent to drive, at least I'm better at it now. But I was mistaken for a troll user who was using a phantom wedge running over everyone in sight, and this modder thought that it was me because later on in the video where I'm going to show you, they expressed that as soon as I get crashed and I got kicked off the session, the troll was gone. I don't know, maybe they mistaken me or it's highly coincidental, but generally this video doesn't go through any salty whatnot, and I'm glad there isn't, but that's the best way I could start off this video. So, in case you do not know, hello! This is me, KingVector11, where I upload videos like these to expose Rockstar's appreciation for modding and how they support modding to this very day of this episode being recorded, or when it was caught rather, since it was recorded a long time ago. It's a 15-minute episode recorded back on June 2nd, 2021, which things were a lot more different back then compared to now. Still though, I have caught this modder. Luckily, I caught this modder after making it back into the same session with this modder, only to discuss matters at hand, and thankfully there wasn't any, of course, brutal exchange of salty levels, which I'm glad that didn't happen. So if you guys want to stay tuned for watching the entire 15-minute video, which I could probably tell you the first 6 minutes is the most worth it, but it's totally up to you whether you like it or not. You can stay tuned for everything, but regardless of my blah blah blahing at the beginning of this video, I hope you guys do, well, I don't know what to say. I still don't know what to say for this series. I don't want you to enjoy watching this, but if you guys have had any similar experiences, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have had similar experiences, and that's why many of you have installed your own mod menus to try to protect yourself from getting crashed or mistakenly crashed. But most of you probably got banned because you weren't using mod menus for bad, let's say, examples that Rockstar wants you to use them for. But anyways, that's Rockstar, and that's the motive for this video, still to just show how Rockstar supports modders like these to this very day. So I don't want to start any bad blood. I respect the fact that they were chill at the end, and I'm okay with it. Regardless, let's just get into it. And I would like to remind you again, this episode was first recorded on June 2nd, 2021 at, well, midnight, which is great. Anyways, let's get into it. So this modder, what I've first of all caught with, thankfully I've caught their name again, they basically have a mod menu that can crash people to desktop. And second of all, what the heck is that KD ratio? It's, oh my gosh, that is huge. Anyways, moving on. So really though, the biggest story that is of all this entire episode that you're going to see within like the first 6 minutes, give or take, is me trying to discuss, as I just joined this session, by the way. Let me just save this mode here around 132. There you go. Yeah, I just joined back into the session, thankfully, after reopening my game. And right here is when I discuss I was busy driving, well, trying to drift, but rather driving this Gauntlet Hellfire, and I got thrown into the sky and immediately crashed. Well, later on, the conversation continues where, what the heck, okay, so I ask again after this random message, I ask wait, so was I thrown in the yard and got my game crashed? This person said that I kept running people over with a truck. Apparently this is a phantom wedge, guys. Apparently this car is a phantom wedge. Back then I didn't own that. Back then I did not own the phantom wedge, and that just gave me an extra reason not to own a phantom wedge. So anyways, I hope I didn't skip anything prior over here. Yeah, right here, you kept running people with a truck, and I'm like, well, that's the wrong person, and I was driving, well, this car. So anyways, generally it goes through the conversation. They were genuinely asking me if I was not driving it, and they were also discussing that there was someone who was giving random names. And yeah, I ended up going back to the airport to try and find the modder, which is, well, right over here. Or rather in this blue-ish X that you could see right over here. Kind of, just right in front of me. Anyways, we were discussing that. I was just having a little discussion for like the first like 6 minutes, talking about this stuff. And they discussed right here at the 5:38 mark, where they said that the witch disappeared as soon as I left. Which I found it quite coincidental. But in that case, the person, in that case, I would only assume, but therefore not confirm, due to the lack of evidence that I have visually seen myself. I cannot say whether it's true or not that whoever was driving the Phantom Wedge was cloned as me, or was cloned off of my account, and as soon as I got booted, their account would have gotten booted as well, and therefore everything that was owned between me and that cloner, as I would like to say, has disappeared from the session. And well, I guess that would have been a possible mod that would have happened back then, but still, I do not have the proof to this moment to show that it happened, especially that I just got crashed instantaneously as soon as I got thrown into the air, which was the first impression of knowing that there was a modder that did something and I couldn't have time to react to catch it because I got crashed literally milliseconds later. So anyways, generally though, that's the whole conversation explanation that was going on. I would very much assume that later on in this video, this person may have spawned a, yeah, that thing right here that I ended up going into because the intrusive thoughts won, let's just say, and I started just messing around and parking it and accidentally killing people in the meanwhile, and I felt bad for it genuinely, but that's generally most of the, dang. Anyways, that's generally most of the things that's really happened. Did that person really mod in like an FBI FIB vehicle? So I would say that's another thing that they can do, is to just spawn in vehicles. But regardless, this modder seems to be understanding, thankfully. They don't seem to be the modder that has initially started modding for the intention of purposely ruining people's experiences. They must have just gone through a misunderstanding, and I totally understand it. But you may be wondering at this point, why are you still uploading this modder? And it's only because I am here to expose how Rockstar continues to support modding, while at the same time not doing anything to protect their game from players who are playing on their game, in which they shove the responsibility on the players and their security so that they do not have to brush on any misfortunes that ever do occur on their end, except for when someone hacks their social club and starts leaking GTA 6 content, in which then they're gonna cry like a little bitch and start crying to the FBI saying, where, FBI, they stole our GTA 6 stuff, where. And then the FBI's like, okay, child, calm down, we'll take care of it. And then within 24 hours, the person got arrested because they paid good money. So is that what Rockstar's doing with our microtransactions? Anyways, this is going to be the remaining 15 minutes of the video to basically show you the discussion for probably the first 6 minutes anyways. Like, I don't know, somewhere around, let's say around here maybe. No, it goes on a little bit more actually. Like somewhere around here. Yeah. It was just going on a little bit more for like the first like 9 minutes maybe. Okay. 9 minutes, there was a little bit of like on and on discussion. Still though, I respect if this person ever comes across the comments or comes across this video and is willing to discuss that, you know, I'm sorry for like whatever, or just saying anything chill. I don't have any bad blood against you. Besides, Rockstar doesn't even care anyways, otherwise we would have been banned a long time ago. Back in 2021, I'd like to mind you. So, that's generally all the general proof that I have. But still, no bad blood. Against this modder, at least. I still have bad blood against Rockstar for still allowing crashes like this to happen. But that's all I'm gonna say for this video. So I hope you guys did enjoy this little explanation part, and I'm gonna cut the explanation at this point right over here. If anyone has any questions or concerns during the actual 15-minute footage of what you have witnessed, do feel free to mention in the comments down below. I'm willing to discuss it with you. I don't want to start any bad blood or start any wrong or, I guess, ugly, salty conversations, because I'm gonna get rid of you. Okay? Thank you for understanding. Now watch the extra like 15 minutes of this whole confrontation that I have so luckily had to have faced, thankfully, because I was brought back into this session when I rejoined GTA Online, which doesn't often happen, so I'm glad. But anyways, I'm saying I'm gonna stop talking here, so I'm gonna stop talking here now. If you want to stay tuned for the rest of the 50 minutes to watch the entire, let's say, experience, go right ahead. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't know where this player is. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe because they seem legitimate. Maybe they do have a life and they're busy doing something else, so that's why they're probably not on GTA as often. Plus, I'm also on invite-only session. Anyways, I still respect this person for not having a salty mouth and going like, you're such an idiot, you're such a moron, which is going to probably be an episode you're going to see in a couple of months from now, assuming I upload these every Monday. Every episode every Monday, while making these little explanations. And I hope to remember by next episode to look back on any comments that are going on the previous, let's say, episodes, and to just make a Q&A off of it. So anyways, that's what I'm going to say for this video. Stay tuned for the rest if you wish to see the entire footage. But now, this is me going to STFU and show you the footage that I've recorded from moment second 1 to moment second last. Anyways, stay tuned for that if you wish. So, I got another modder. I'll see if I can get his name again, because I'm gonna join the same session that I just got DDoSed from through a friend. Let's try joining again. Oh, thank goodness I actually made an explanation like that at the beginning of these videos. I forgot. I thought I joined in luckily, but I forgot there was a mutual friend that was still there. Well, amen to that regardless. Okay, let's go back. Just want to correct myself. I haven't seen this footage in 2 years, so I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. Joining again. All I was doing was just trying to practice my driving, drifting, and other, you know, driving things, and then, oh, it's Vector, and then I get booted for some odd reason. Let's see if I can catch his name again. So what happened, actually? So, BlvxKByrd. Nope. Master Smell got thrown out. That's it. Oof. Oh, nice. wrong person. No. No, I'm driving a Hellfire. Ah, I just got ran. Nope. Eventually goes to our freighter. But thanks for letting me know that you crashed me, so yeah. Ah, shit, I can't do that. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's a modder himself. Look at that. Well, that's good to know. He's a modder. God mode. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, now we know. Shit, what's that? Huh. So just pulling off me there. It's not on. I find breathing in the air. What? So it was you! I'm like, really? You think this is a witch? I mean, no. Hmm. 6 players. But there's 7. What? I think it's that person shooting at. What's the devil saying that? I mean, come on. Clown damage, you just write them off. Yes, the bill got a clown damage, we just write them off. Thanks for being a good test. Aye! Oh, and he got ran over. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no bumming my car. Yeah, no bumming my car. It will freaking. Oh. No, 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 no! Can I answer this thing? Jet. Oh. He spawned there. Danger. What the hell? I can't go any up there. This thing is too big. Oh, probably because I have to go the other way. This thing is so loud. Oh, yeah, that's true. This thing is so huge. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, might have changed anything? Holy shit, this thing is big! Oh my god, man. Wait, how does... Oh, whatever. Well, at least it fits now. At least it fits now. But shit. I just ran over like every jet. Oh my god. I'm terrible. Oh, at least it fits now. Holy shit. Holy crap. Well, now we know this dude right here spawns vehicles. Oh, he spawns the FIV vehicle. FIV hell. Anyways, yeah, 14 minutes of that. Yeah, here's a modder with DDoSing. I'll probably just say DDoSers caught instead. So yeah, there's a DDoSer caught. One of the rarest ones I'm gonna find this series, so enjoy while I try catching some names. Anyways, peace out. Heck, you know what? Might as well do some Q&A at the end of this video. Might as well. We only have like 3 things to discuss anyways. First thing that I've seen that was basically said, more or less the first thing. This member has said you're doing a deep dive on people paying $2 to $3 on an account after work. It's not the fact that I'm just doing deep dive on people who are using or making mod accounts or modding their accounts or paying a couple of dollars for a mod menu to, like, you know, mess around with things. The real fact that I'm really doing this is just to expose how there are developers out there who care more about the game than Rockstar does. And it's unfortunate that way, because if Rockstar actually did care, we wouldn't have modders who would be crashing people's games in public lobbies, or even as far as it went back in those days when you would go into your own invite-only lobby where someone would actually be able to use a mod menu to force their self into your invite-only lobby to then mess with your cargo, grieve you, etc, etc. So really, I'm doing a deep dive on all this information that I have caught off a modder, just to say, hey Rockstar, modders are able to do this on your game with whatever mod menu they're using. It could be Frontier, could be 2 Take 1, could be Kittians, could be Terror, it could be any other mod menu that exists out there that's just not off my mind right now. Oh, there was such another famous... Oh yeah, Chirax.vip especially. That one was actually a real mess of a mod menu. It would turn everyone's name into Chirax.vip, so you'd never actually find the real Chirax.vip. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I am trying to go explain these details, so if Rockstar ever cares, though I care more, which actually shows on its own, honestly, that Rockstar's gonna look and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's actually try to counter this the best as we could possible with our microtransactions we're paying them. Anyways, moving on to the next topic or whatever. This member who has messaged, they have said, I'm not gonna lie, this seems like a waste of your time. Rockstar generally doesn't care, especially if you don't turn it directly into them. And even if they do, boo-hoo, they can just buy another account for like $5 and mod all of their money back. There's a reason they're being point blank about it, and it's because they don't care about being banned. So, but I think this working, but I just think this working, and it seems quite time consuming to make a 27-minute video on this, best if you just session hop. I agree, if I ever do catch a modder, I just record them, honestly. I personally don't care about having to play a game to play the game, honestly. I just catch modders to say, hey Rockstar, guess what, this is still going on in your game, because even Rockstar support during our discussions has even briefly, not directly said, hey, we are not affiliated with GTA Online or any Rockstar title. So, the fuck? So, yeah, I'm still gonna dig deep on it myself. I don't care if I'm wasting my time. If I really wanted to do anything better in GTA, I would have done anything better. And yet I choose to say to Rockstar that your game is getting worse and worse because of modders like these. So whatever, 27-minute video, if I decide to make 27 minutes, if I decide to make this video 30 minutes, that's still going on probably to like 35-minute mark, I'll whatever. It's for my own amusement, it's for my own entertainment, just because. It's not really the modder or whoever. The modder is a modder. As a person, that's its own thing. I don't want to get into discussion with that. Here, I'm in the game for the game. If I really wanted to speak to someone in person, I wouldn't be interested. What would I say? I feel like I'd be boring, honestly. Anyways, so really, I'm just here to say to Rockstar through these videos that I have caught so many modders and yet you refuse to do absolutely nothing about it. Yeah, that's generally my purpose of making videos like these. I'm being straight up right now. It's just to expose Rockstar and how they support modding and how they continue to support modding even beyond the days that I mentioned in each video saying when these modders were caught. And finally, the last concern that I have seen in a comment, this person has stated from my last video, because there was actually a modder who started making himself look like Santa Claus and flying around in a car with like 6 wolves in front of them, just hopping around, blowing people up with explosive rounds on weapons that shouldn't even have it. I'm trying to find a shorter way to say that. But anyways, so this person has said, bad mod Santa coming to town, and the weekly update with bonus quadruple only for GTA Plus is proving Rockstar will betray us again and again. Yep, Rockstar literally is just releasing an update, hoping that we enjoy it, and will pay shark cards for it. At this point, it seems like they just care more about us paying them money. And that's it. As long as we pay them money, for whatever circumstance may happen, that's all they care about. They don't care about our safety. They don't care about our security. They're just gonna keep turning a blind eye to us, especially with the stand mod menu that I probably haven't mentioned a few minutes ago. Especially with stand mod menu, where they are literally buying source codes from the game to this day as I speak. That they're trying to make the mod menu more astounding and more, let's say, it just works better than Rockstar could ever think of. And Rockstar keeps turning a blind eye because they're just getting bribed. And Rockstar doesn't want to admit to it, but I hate to say, there's quite a bit of proof that I've seen in many other videos that proves what I've just said. I don't have to show it myself. If you want to look around and search for it, go right ahead. But it's quite unfortunate that Rockstar actually supports modding, especially the bad kind of modding. But if you're a good modder and you're trying to help people, you're going to get those people banned as well as yourself, especially in the end, because you're not being the kind of modder Rockstar expects of you to be. And that's why you just won't take care of modding. Especially with developers who are continuing to develop their mod menu to make it quote-unquote undetectable. Undetectable mod menus aren't true. You can still be detected as long as you do something so extreme that at some point in their bugged game codes, one of them triggers and says, hey, player did this, that's illegal. Then when Rockstar finally catches on to you, that's it. The mod menu may say that it's undetectable, but your actions can still be detected. But yeah, regardless though that went off topic for just a little bit, that's generally Rockstar right now. They just don't care. They just like modders out there crashing people's games and messing with their experience. Though I'm glad this modder in this episode that I have shown hasn't really gone to an extent of being a salty mofo. But in a couple of weeks from now, I'm definitely going to show a very personally affected motive of a modder that is very unfortunate, that he just is not a genuine human being, and it just shows the average IQ of general Rockstar GTA Online players out there because of that one modder. it's just based around that mod render logic. It's ridiculous. Anyways, so that's generally for this episode, and I appreciate the comments, and anything new you're gonna see on the next episodes coming up. And regardless, I appreciate any comment that comes in. Just don't start any shit or I will just get rid of you. Anyways, that is it that we have for modder called BlvxkByrd, or BYRD, with an astounding kill death ratio. I don't know how it's possible to get such a KD ratio like that. But anyways, going to explain to you once again before the video ends. This modder was caught at midnight on June 1st to June 2nd, 2021. Where thankfully they weren't a salty one, and I appreciate it very much. So here's high hopes to you. I'm glad that you weren't a salty guy, or salty modder, or whoever you may be. Excuse me if I assumed any genders or whatnot. I'm not that kind to be offensive. But still, that's all I have for this episode. So now that 36 minutes has passed, assuming you made it to this point, I thank you for dedicating watch time, which is something I'm definitely looking forward to in future content that I hope will be streaming content that I very much, number one of all things, enjoy doing. And I hope you can start streaming on YouTube sometime sooner or later. Regardless though, that's all I'm going to do for this video, and that's all I'm going to explain for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy, quote unquote. I don't know if you wanted to actually enjoy it. If you found this relatable. I'm just going to hopefully keep that in mind and say that for the next couple of many other episodes that I still have, where the longest one I've looked is about 20 some minutes, which I forgot which episode that is, but chances are it's going to be seen in a couple of weeks from now. We'll see though. Regardless, yeah, especially this one is definitely going to be 12 minutes. Actually, this is just 15 minutes itself. I don't know. Okay, definitely in 2 episodes from now, we're definitely going to see a 20-minute episode of whoever this modder is, in which it definitely was worth every moment, hopefully. I hope so, considering it's back in 2021. Anyways, if you stay tuned to this moment, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're that dedicated, and I applaud you. If not, I totally respect it. It may not be the typical content you would expect, but it's content that I enjoy uploading. And whoever does find it interesting, well, there's no end to this. Anyways, thank you for watching to this very moment, and I'll see you on the next one. And in the meanwhile, stay safe out there, because Rockstar doesn't care about you, but I do. This is Modder 107, or episode M107 from the Modders Caught series by me, BlvxkByrd, of the Crasher who mistaken me for a troll user, and I shall see you whenever the next video may be, and potentially a next stream, but we'll see about that. Thanks for being around, and good luck out there, and take care. Also, next week in GTA, you might be seeing actual snow in public free mode lobbies, because Christmas is coming up very soon. Very soon. It's already the 18th of December. Alright, that's all I'm going to say for this video. Thank you for watching.